The movie starts with Juan narrating his story, saying that life is all about what-if questions, and no one really knows the main role they play in life. Next, we see Juan in court, explaining that he was born in Los Angeles in 1978. His older brother, Marleo, fell in with a bad crowd, but Juan still loved him and looked up to him. Because of that, he ended up helping Marleo steal cars, but then Marleo got caught, and Juan decided that night would be the first and last time he would taste jail. In 2003, Juan talks about having this strange dream where aliens were abducting him, but when he woke up, he went to work like any other day. However, he was shocked to find a police car waiting to arrest him. As he recounts the moment, tears fill his eyes because he couldn't understand what was happening. When he finally learned he was being charged with the murder of a 16-year-old girl named Martha, he lost his ability to speak for about 5 minutes. Martha had been a witness in a murder case against Juan's brother, but Juan insists he could never hurt anyone, and when he sees a sketch of the suspect that resembles him, he swears it's not him. He hires a famous, sharp attorney who believes in his innocence and is determined to prove it. The lawyer asks Juan if he remembers where he was at the time of the murder, and Juan recalls he was at the Dodgers baseball game with his daughter and 2 friends. The lawyer mentions that witnesses testified seeing a car circling Martha's neighborhood, from which a man got out, shot her, and then fled. The police charged Juan simply because he had been present during Martha's testimony against his brother and resembled the sketch, even with tickets for the game proving he might have bought them but didn't attend. Juan ends up in prison with the worst of the worst. The lawyer contacts the Dodgers management, asking to review game footage, spending a full day watching it until he finally spots a blurry image of Juan and his daughter. Just then, the judge calls Juan's daughter to testify, confirming they were at the game and that Juan bought her ice cream and candy, while Juan listens, holding back tears. Eventually, the lawyer finds out a production company was filming at the stadium during the game and contacts them. They tell him they can't release any clips until the show airs, but they eventually agree. The lawyer watches 8 video clips from the game, feeling more and more frustrated, especially around the 5th or 6th tape. Suddenly, he clearly sees Juan and his daughter returning to their seats. The lawyer jumps up, unable to believe they finally found evidence to free Juan. However, another issue arises. The footage was captured between 9:45 p.m. and 9:15 p.m., while the murder occurred at 10:30 p.m. Juan becomes worried they might accuse him of leaving the game early to commit the murder. He feels defeated all over again. The lawyer starts searching for another lead and thinks about Juan's cell phone records. By checking call logs and records, he proves Juan received a call at 10:10 p.m. while still at the game. With that, they establish Juan's innocence and he is released, receiving $320,000 settlement. The film ends with Juan pondering, what if I had decided to watch the game at home? What if there hadn't been filming at the stadium? What if I hadn't received that call at that time?